The music, the lyrics, the sounds we create, that rhythm that beats in our hearts, mixed and then mastered, perfectly framed together to be pieced apart. Did you hear it?
They say she's in the class A team, stuck in her daydream, been this way since 18. The A team. When you hear that term, what do you think about? In America, you can get a Class A driver's license. In this song, he talks about an angel, so it could be short for angel. But the acoustic singer and writer of this song, Ed Sheeran, had a unique use for this line, as he explained in a Billboard interview. A drug like crack cocaine is an A-class drug. This song tangles me because I love his voice, riffs, and melodies, but the topic is piercing, poignant, kind of close to home for me. My experience with people on these types of teams has somewhat damaged me. They're probably one of the few groups of people I lack sympathy for, and maybe it's because it hurts so bad to watch them hurt themselves, so much that I have no room for tolerance. The A-Team is a song about a girl on drugs, but the lyrics go into so much detail that it becomes much more than that. The main character in the song and in the video is named Angel. Here are the lyrics. White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, burnt lungs, sour taste. These are all physical actions or reactions to drugs. Lights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange men. It's the end of the night and Angel doesn't have money for rent, so she's up all night working for it. In the video, you see her trying to sell magazines for money, but fails and resorts to selling herself. They say she's in the Class A team, stuck in her daydream, been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries, and they scream. This is the first half of the chorus, and I believe they refers to the people who know her best, who are closest to her, and witnessed her slip into her habit. When you're on the outside, it seems fitting to say the person is stuck in a daydream because that's all you really get to see of them. Walking around like zombies half the time, spirit-free angels when they're high, and a whole bunch of other characters that we make up in our imagination. I'm impressed at how eloquent he is in describing the details of her face. Have you ever sat back and examined the skin of a drug addict? Even the ones who've sobered up and got clean often have remaining scars because some drugs, like methamphetamine, destroy your skin's elasticity and body tissue, so you literally start to look like a crumbling pastry. The worst things in life come free to us cause she's just under the upper hand, goes mad for a couple grams, and she don't wanna go outside tonight. And in a pipe she flies to the motherland, sells love to another man. So normally we say the best things in life come free, but for Angel, the only things free for her are bad for her. To have the upper hand means to have the advantage, control. So by her being just under means she's under the control of something a lot more powerful than herself, the drugs. Going mad for grams is what addicts do when they fiend for another hit. This reminds me of a movie called Basketball Diaries with Leonardo DiCaprio. It's a must-see. What I get from the next 4 lines is that Angel doesn't want to succumb to her addiction, but she's too weak. Ripped gloves, raincoat, try to swim and stay afloat, dry house, wet clothes, loose change, banknotes, weary-eyed and dry throat, call girl, no phone. Did I mention this song was based off of truth? Ed was inspired to write this song after visiting a homeless shelter and meeting a woman there with a similar story. So he gets more descriptive in these lines, and the way he does it isn't just informative. It's like he pulls you into his experience when meeting her, and it's clear to see that he's subtly sympathetic. A banknote is the currency in Britain, where Ed Sheeran is from. A call girl is a discreet prostitute, and in this case, since Angel can't afford to have a phone to call, she's forced to work the corner. Now an angel would die, covered in white, with closed eyes and hoping for a better life. This time will fade out tonight, straight down the line. Continuing her use will lead to her death. Covered in white has 2 meanings. One is like a literal description of her laid out somewhere covered in snow, and the other is her covered in the drug, cocaine. It's like Ed is describing how it'll happen, but backwards. Like if you read the stanza bar for bar, bottom up, it's in perfect order. As I said, it's a beautiful song. It might make you cry, but it's good to listen to because it just might deter you from going down that road if you just so happen to be heading that way. For the sake of sensitivity, I do pray for people who get stuck in this disease, and I appreciate writers like Ed who can capture such an enigmatic occurrence so beautifully. Shout out to CJ City who made the request for this song. Continue to leave me your requests in the box below. I love breaking down music. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and thank you for joining me today on Piece to Part. It's Miss Ruby, signing off.
Did you hear it?